in Durban. Did that fire you up at all in terms of wanting to contribute strongly in the series?
I'm honestly always fired up when I play against Australia. I said it before that growing up, that's always been the team that we wanted to beat the South Africans. So from a very young age, 5 or 6, it was always like South Africa, Australia. That's the main game. So I'm always very motivated playing against these guys. I think the events in the first Test match was uncalled for and unnecessary, but I won't say that fired us up. But obviously going down 1-0 there and felt like we were embarrassed in a way on our home soil. So we just felt like it's time for us to really get up for it and turn it around.
Maybe Kagiso's had a massive impact on this Test, but is the team annoyed with some of the risk that he's put himself at, I suppose, with the match officials given his record?
Sorry.
Is the team frustrated?
Who are you talking about?
Roberto.
Oh no, I won't say we're frustrated. Look, I can't speak for him. It's I just have a lot of sympathy in a way. I'm not a bowler, but I can't imagine being a bowler, having to toil out there, run in. It's hard on the body, it's hard on the mind. You get a breakthrough, you just want to celebrate, and that's his way. I mean, obviously he's crossed the line a couple of times, and I think he's regretting that. But phew, I'm glad I'm not a bowler, because I think I would have been worse than him.
Maybe we were told by Puck before this series that you were extremely motivated for this series. Obviously that's shown in great innings. Where did that motivation come from? This series, unrest, rejuvenated. Where was your mindset?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of time away from the game that did that. I just had a lot of time to reset my thoughts and all of that, and just think about where I'm going with my career, what kind of things I still want to achieve. And I came into this Test series, or in the previous one as well against India, feeling like I need to play again, to make sure that I keep my spot in the team. I haven't played for a while. You're always just a couple of innings away from people starting to say, hold on, is he still good enough? So those kind of things were in my mind. I was very motivated to prove to everyone that I can still play the game, even though I've been away for a while. And yeah, it was a hard toil over the last 6 to 8 months to make sure that I get to this kind of form again, and I'm very happy that it showed up.
Could you please just rate the emotion that you felt when you reached those 3 figures in comparison to other competitions?
No, it's 10 out of 10. It was right up there with the best feeling ever. I was so relieved. I was very nervous in the 90s. I don't think it showed, but I was telling Vern out there, I'm struggling to breathe there. My legs literally went numb. It's funny when a guy that's played for 13, 14 years say that, but it's true. It really meant a lot to me to get that 100. And I was constantly reminding myself throughout the 90s, it's not about yourself, it's about contributing as much to the team as possible. And that sort of made me feel a little bit better. Because the minute you focus too much on individual performance, you sort of forget about the team. But it's difficult to forget about the team when you haven't scored 100 for 3 years. So it meant a lot to me today.
Had you lost your love for the game, and was there a point where perhaps you were thinking of not coming back?
I've never lost my love for the game. I was just tired of playing. I was just flat, physically, mentally, and quite a few other factors. I mean, I became a dad, and at the same time, all of a sudden, 2 boys are around, and I've got a family. So a lot of things were happening, and then I was taking the pressure with the cricket. So there was just a lot that was going on in my life, and I felt like I just needed to breathe a little bit. So I won't say I lost the love for the game. I think that showed today. I love playing.
Were you always going to come back? Was there a chance that you would?
I was always going to come back. Look, things change. The minute I felt that I needed a break, I felt like I just needed to get away, and not really knowing where I was going, but that's why I needed that time away to reassess.
Yes, Sachin?
Maybe everyone wants to see passion on the field, and certainly Visa shows a lot of that.
Mm.
I mean, how do you said maybe forming a goal on it around you, but there must be a real and excuse me for saying, but more sensible way of getting him to keep those passions in.
No, he's got to be smart, and he knows that. I don't know what's going to happen with him after this test, but if he's around for the next test match, I think he would have learned from his mistakes. Look, there's a lot of emotion from that last test match going to this one. And once again, as a fast bowler, you want to prove things to people, and you want to show everyone you belong on the stage. So, like I said, I in a way understand that Dale when he's on fire, you don't even know what's going on in that mind. You just see eyes and all sorts of stuff. Luckily for him, he's never sort of crossed that line. So, but I think it's because we get to him. So we'll try and get to KG before he does the damage.
Maybe can you tell us what you said to Cash Out, sort of that 6 that was caught and then given it 6? How do you deal with a guy like Cash Out who obviously likes to go for things, but maybe he's a little bit excited sometimes?
I told him there are 2 fielders on the boundary, and it's the cow corner and the long on. So preferably don't hit it there, you know, in the air. If you want to, you can hit it on the ground. We can get one. I'll have strike or whatever, and can play a bit. And the very next ball he goes. And the guys, I think Warner and a few of the guys were actually laughing. Luckily he got away with it. And a few balls later he did the same thing. And he said, sorry, AB, so sorry. But he's coming over the wicket, and I like it when he's over the wicket. You just play your game, man. It's okay. Keep going. Yeah, he was on fire. Thanks, guys.